Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be talking about the Tommy C versus Nicholas DeOrio situation. Kind of sad to see two individuals that have been working together for quite a while now to split apart in the way that it kind of happened with this situation. If you follow the commentary community, all that drama stuff, you know, you kind of feel it. I think you kind of feel it. Especially since, once again, it feels like we're divided. People have different opinions on who's right. People think Tommy C's correct. Some people think that Nicholas is correct. You get different opinions, right? Which is fine, absolutely. But once again, we are being divided. You know, there's like two very clear teams in this particular situation. And to remind ourselves of another situation, we had the Augie versus Technicals debacle. In that situation, I was like, I'm neutral. I think both sides are pretty fucking stupid. But in this particular case, when it comes to Tommy C versus Nicholas DeOrio, I am more inclined to be for the side of Tommy C. Okay, there's no doubt that you can stand in the middle in this. Once again, absolutely, you can say that Tommy C and Nicholas DeOrio were being ridiculous. They overreacted, and the results ended, or what we got from the results, are just absolutely fucking ridiculous. You can absolutely say that. You can have the opinion. It is absolutely fair. Okay, but even though I'm able to see that both sides did overreact in some way, I still would be inclined to stand on the side of Tommy, okay, because it's more understandable than Nicholas. Absolutely. I'll speak more about this later in the video, but right now I gotta talk about the situation, gotta explain it to you for those of you who don't understand or didn't really follow through. So at one point, I think in the 24th of January, Tommy C was making a video or just doing his, you know, live stream, and then at some point, actually, if you go on the live stream, it's titled Nicholas DeOrio, and in around 8:40, you will find Tommy C explaining himself a little bit, talking about the whole Nicholas DeOrio debacle, where he got an altercation with Nicholas DeOrio. It ended really badly in the DMs. It got to the point where it really seemed like Nicholas was threatening Tommy C with, you know, essentially making a call-out video or something like that because of a Twitch live stream. Right, because in this Twitch live stream, not this live stream, but another Twitch live stream, they were talking about trans stuff, especially with the school system, where, like, you know, Tommy C was not comfortable with their kids, you know, learning about trans stuff, and then Nicholas was like, wait a minute, hold up, and then from there, it started to get really hot. It really escalated super quickly to the point where, you know, Tommy was insulting Nicholas's intelligence, and then that was the boiling point right there. That was like the breaking point where it was like, uh-oh, something bad's gonna happen.
I think gender politics is disgusting, and I won't want my kids near it.
I don't know why.
Why do I? Because have a kid now, have him coming home and asking fucking questions. Am I a girl? That's I don't know why. I mean, like, that, you know, that shows you're just completely disconnected.
Do you think maybe your kids, like, not your kids, but you think maybe kids were thinking, if, oh, well, am I a girl? Am I a guy? Wait, what's wrong with them finding out?
No, I don't. Look, if that happens, that's more than likely going to happen on its own. I don't know why you change the subject. I don't want it in their ear. Here, listen to me. Right. This is what liberals don't understand. No, this is why they don't understand why they lost Virginia. All right, this is what they don't understand. I don't want it. Period. That's it. Right. It's not up for fucking debate. That's it.
Okay. I mean,
it's not up for debate. I don't want your wacky, fucking, insane cult-like ideology in my kid's head. I want reading, writing, and arithmetic, not politicization. And
all right, so we're gonna take biology out.
That's politicization I'm talking about, stupid. So you have to put words in my mouth to do that?
So politicization is biology.
That is not. It's nothing to do with fucking biology. It's psychological, if anything.
All right, I'm just saying. I don't know.
You don't. Exactly. Regurgitating the talking points of these people that God, these kids. No, I can't these kids that never went as far as college than you did. Yeah, and regurgitating their talking points.
Yeah, no, I'm only regurgitating. Yeah, I have no mainstream thoughts. I'm literally Destiny. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yep. He's educated.
Yep. He's educated.
He actually is. He's got.
He went to college for music and dropped out, but he's educated.
Oh, I thought he finished. I thought
he didn't.
I thought he went in for, but he finished. He got a liberal arts degree.
No,
right?
I've done more college than he has.
I didn't know that. I thought he got a liberal arts degree. I knew he dropped out of college but I figured he thought music wasn't a good idea as far as money. That's what I assumed.
Yeah.
Then after talking about that, he shows us DMs of a conversation between him and Nicholas DeOrio after the fact, maybe an hour after, and it got a little rough. It got a little rough, ladies and gentlemen. It really got to the point where Nicholas was like, you know, if you continue, you know, belittling me, like, you know, insulting my intelligence and stuff like that, there's going to be big problems. And that point right there, for Tommy was like, oh, that's a threat, you know, why you're threatening me and stuff like that. And there wasn't really any resolution to this. You know, they didn't just like calm down and like, okay, whatever, it's no big deal. No, it got to the point where Tommy C felt really threatened to the point where he just really wants nothing to do with him, friend-wise, so he went ahead and kicked him off his server, maybe unfollowed him on Twitter, I'm not 100% sure, but kicking out of the server is, like, without a doubt, exactly what happened, because in the live stream he does explain that he felt kind of scared to have him around, to have him in his corner, so he just decided to kick him out. And the reason why Tommy is so afraid of Nicholas is because, you know, they've been talking with each other a lot. You know, they've been sharing some information, some private information, especially about Tommy's daughter, and, you know, Tommy is afraid that he's going to do something with that information. But one thing is for sure is he makes it very clear that, you know, he doesn't want Nicholas to be destroyed. He doesn't want him to be canceled and stuff like that. You know, commentary-wise, you can still kind of work with him, but to have him as a friend, to have someone in a corner, is not really an option after Nicholas threatened Tommy C. Now, I've seen some comments about this, especially from Keemstar, and I don't agree that in this situation, Tommy is being a psychopath or being a sociopath. I think it is completely understandable for Tommy to have that reaction after what Nicholas said. Again, you can read the DMs from yourself. You could probably come up to the conclusion that it was really not that bad, but the way he explains it, you know, the demeanor of the entire video, the way he talks and stuff like that, for me, it's like, you know, it hit him pretty hard. It hit him pretty hard. And you can say that he's ridiculous, you know, he's absolutely fucking retarded for doing stuff like that, and I think that's understandable, but at the same time, it's like, I really do believe that Nicholas stepped out of line by saying there's going to be big issues if you continue being Tommy. What kind of friend do you have to be, right, to threaten someone, right? And throughout the entire DM, Tommy tries to, you know, get Nicholas to call him, but Nicholas was like, no, you're fucking insane, I'm gonna talk to you later when you're more, you know, rational and things like that. But throughout the entire thing, from my perspective and how I saw it, you know, Tommy was completely fine. He was completely rational in the DMs, but in the live stream or in the club, it's like, you know. But regardless, though, it just didn't feel right. It really did not feel right at all. Like, I agree with Tommy. Like, this is, you know, definitely a gaslight moment where it's like, no, you're fucking insane. You know, you're not rational and shit like that. But, you know, all what Tommy wanted was a conversation. He wanted a conversation with Nicholas through a call, right? Through a voice chat, whatever. But towards the end, he actually did get it. It took a couple of minutes for that to happen. We did not get any recordings of that, so you'll have to believe what Tommy said, because he does go over it, but, you know, that's up to you, right? You don't have to, all right? Take everything with a grain of salt, right? But in this particular situation, ladies and gentlemen, after watching that, I'm really convinced that Nicholas DeOrio is a fucking snake. All right, he's a goddamn shitty friend. All right, sure, he tried the bat for, you know, John Swan, when John Swan was clearly wrong, you know, but he's a fucking snake. He's a goddamn fucking snake, that piece of shit, okay? Imagine going to your friends and saying, hey, you got to concede, you gotta apologize, or else I'm gonna fucking destroy your entire career. That shit's retarded, okay? Don't fucking do that shit. I'm gonna tell you straight up right now, if you do that to someone who you call your friend, you're not a true friend. Okay, you're not a fucking true friend. You are a shitty little snake that will do anything to progress through the little pyramid scheme that is the commentary community. Alright, you're trying to climb up the ladder by climbing other people. That shit is really fucking disgusting. But of course on Twitter, from what I've seen so far, Nicholas has not conceded. He's not apologized to Tommy C. If anything, he's like, oh, you know, Tommy C's being ridiculous and shit like that, blah, blah, blah. But I really do think Nicholas is in the wrong in this, and he needs to apologize to Tommy C. okay? Even though I can still agree that both of them did overreact in a lot of ways, but in the end, who's more in the wrong? I think Nicholas DeOrio is definitely in the wrong. But of course, that's just my humble little opinion. Alright, my 2 cents about this entire situation. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. That is, if you follow you know, news like this, stories like this. I'm really interested to see what you guys have to say. But anyways, that's going to be it for me. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. You want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification, be notified of my next video. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.